Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel and another haul. I feel like in a lot of hauls I've been saying that I'm not going to have more stuff to do more hauls, and I do have more stuff to do more hauls every single time. I need to just be real with myself, and I am going to keep buying stuff, but it creates more content. Although I will be real, this is a bit of a random haul. Basically I was going to do a City Beach PR haul, but I felt like I didn't really have like enough stuff, and I had like a lot of other things that I wanted to talk about, so I thought I might just make this into one big random haul. So probably this is like half PR, half stuff I've bought myself, and a lot of it isn't actually clothes. I've basically just got a lot of stuff I want to talk about, so this is just going to be a bit of a chatty haul. But I will start with City Beach. So City Beach is a brand I've worked with before. I don't need to do this content for them, by the way. I just want to show you some of their bits. The full haul will be over on my TikTok. I just wanted to show you some of my favourite bits because I was really happy with some of the bits I got from there. So I'm gonna start with what I'm wearing. This is actually probably the only actual clothes in this haul, I can't lie. But basically I picked out two full outfits from City Beach, and this one that I'm wearing was my favourite one. So this is the outfit. I just went quite casual because I can't lie, at the moment I'm really struggling with what I want like in my wardrobe. Obviously it's still summer, but autumn does keep creeping into my mind. I'm actually quite excited for autumn, and I'm a bit hesitant to get like really summery things, but I feel like this is a good in-between. I mean, my idea for this was I'll just chuck this on all the time as like a nice casual comfy outfit. But if we start with the top now, I know for a fact this top was in the sale for like a tenner, and when I tell you, this is one of the best fitting tops I've actually got, so I'll definitely try and link it down below. It's just so tight and the quality is insane. I don't know, it's just the best fit. It's not actually super long, it goes just below the belly button, but that's kind of the perfect length for wearing low rise. And then these shorts, so I pictured these together. I've also got some shoes which I'll show you in a minute, but I'm living in these kind of boxer shorts at the moment. Like, the ones I have actually been living in are these ones from Bershka. Like, I just wear these basically every day, and I go on a lot of dog walks and they're just like my chuck-on shorts. But these are so cute. So they're actually from Ava and Ever, which is a brand on City Beach. These are actually from the like girls section, so they're actually an age 10, which sounds really weird, but I guess if you're a size UK 4, getting like an age 10 from City Beach would fit you, I guess. I'm going to be wearing these all the time. Really in the mood to wear these kind of tones at the moment. This is why, like, I feel guilty, I'm like excited for autumn, but I just want to wear like neutrals and browns. Like, I just want to wear brown. I'm just on my brown hype. And then as part of this outfit I picked out which are now my new favourite boots. So these are the boots. They're like the perfect washed brown. I'm just obsessed with the colour. Like, I really wanted some more like washed out looking boots, I guess. I've got 5 pairs of knee-high boots now, 6 pairs of knee-high boots now, which I only really want 2 pairs in my wardrobe. These are definitely staying, but I also really love my other brown ones. So I do have another pair of black ones from City Beach, and both pairs I've had have just been so nice, so I definitely recommend getting boots from City Beach. But I love the buckle detail. I love that it's just a really small heel. They've got a little square toe, which I actually surprisingly like, but to be honest, yeah, it's mainly just the washed out colour that drew me in the most, and both this pair and my other pair I've got from City Beach are literally the comfiest boots that I have. And then City Beach also sell Crocs, so I got another pair of Crocs, and I got these little pink ones because I bought Crocs 2 years ago, didn't wear them for a whole year. Now I've been living in them this year because I just chuck them on for my dog walks, or if I'm just popping out, like if I'm not wearing like a proper outfit, I always just put my Crocs on. So I thought there's no harm in having another pair, and I love this little pink colour. The only thing is I got the sizing wrong because you've got like, they're not in UK sizing, I think they're in US, and these are actually a size 6, and they do still fit me. I need a size 5, but they're a little bit roomy, but they're not too big, so I can still wear them. So that's my little City Beach haul. If you want to see the rest, it'll be over on my TikTok. But of course, thank you so much to City Beach for sending me over those bits. I'm going to do the one other PR thing now, and then we'll move on to stuff that I've bought myself. So who knew that Estrid, the razor brand, did deodorant? Because I certainly didn't, and I didn't even know I was getting this. This just turned up at my door, and I was so confused as to what it was. But look at this packaging, like, it's so nice. It's a little roll-on deodorant, and I do not use spray deodorant anymore. I only use roll-on. So at the moment I use a brand called Fussy, which 10 out of 10. But this is so good as well. I gave it a little go. It's got like it's like a little like ball, like whereas Fussy is like a balm, this one's a bit more of like a wet texture, and it's just like a little roll-on ball, and it's so nice. I think they have 3 different scents. This one's like quite a neutral unisex scent, I'd say, probably leaning more towards the girly side. But I know they do a pink one which I really want to try. I feel like I'll probably like that scent the best. I just wanted to include that because I thought it's actually a really nice little deodorant, and if you are looking to not use spray anymore, which I'll never go back to, then either that one or Fussy are both good alternatives. Next, let's move on to some makeup, because I've got a couple little makeup bits that I'm just obsessed with. Like, obviously I'm obsessed with everything in this haul, so I wanted to film this video. But let's start with what just arrived today, which was a new bronzer. Now, she is quite literally a mammoth. Like, how incredible is that? It's so like weighty. So this is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Bronzer, and I've been wanting to try it for a very long time, and I was putting it off and putting it off because I'm not really a bronzer person. Like, I wear bronzer all the time, but like, because I'm so pale, I just don't go heavy with it. Like, it's not a main part of my routine, I just briefly like do it a bit. But when I saw this, I was like, wow, I've made the right decision, even just from the packaging, because how pretty is that? So this is the lightest shade that they do in this. They do 4 shades. So this one is called Golden Sun Rays, and it's shade 90. I'm obsessed. I've got it on today. I just literally filmed a first impressions, which will be over on my TikTok probably a while ago now, to be honest, because I'm filming this in advance. But this is the best if you're pale. Like, this shade, so it's a slightly warmer shade, it's more orangey rather than brown, which I think if you're paler is better because you don't risk looking muddy, and that's one of my main pet peeves with bronzer. And I really found I could just build this up. So this bronzer is known for being really pigmented, but it wasn't like anything crazy, and then it allowed me to build it up to what I wanted. So I'm obsessed. I think it's the perfect shade if you're pale, but then this bronzer is just so nice in general. Like, it goes on so smooth. It's not actually glittery, but it's like that kind of, when you look in here, it does look slightly shimmery, but like that doesn't transfer onto your skin in a bad way. I genuinely don't think I'm going to change bronzer, because also I was kind of leaning more towards looking for a cream one, but I'm kind of back more on my powder bronzer and blush hype, to be honest. I've got the Kylie Cosmetics Winter Kissed blush on, and I forgot how much I love it. Obviously this bronzer is quite pricey. I think it's like £40 something. I got it for 38 in the sale, but it's gonna last forever surely, so dare I say worth the price. It's also made me more confident to like do bronzer elsewhere. Like, I used to just kind of stay away from it because I don't want to mess it up because of my complexion. It can just look really bad. But I did it on my cheeks as normal and on my forehead as normal, but then I did go on my eyelids, which I had stopped doing because I felt like it just wasn't looking right with the one I had. And then like up and down my nose, and then when you put it up into your eyebrows, on the tip of my nose. I mean, I do always do that, but this one, it just worked better. I've not had it on for very long, but I'm sure the wear test is going to be good because it better be for that price. Also, when I bought that, I bought a new brush because I didn't have like a proper bronzer brush, and I thought if I'm getting a good bronzer, I need a good brush. So I found this one from Morphe. It's the M241 powder bronzer brush, and it's like an angled one, which is really helpful. It's so soft as well. And then what I was doing is I've just got a little, it's called From Real Techniques, just like a precise blending brush, like it's just multi-purpose, and then I was just going a bit deeper on my actual cheekbone, which looked terrifying when I did it, but then once you put your blush over the top, it all just kind of blends in together. So I feel like that does look good. I'm always just scared of overdoing bronzer, and I feel like that shade just is such a safe option. And then, not necessarily new, but I did get another one of the Rhode lip shapes. I just need to talk about this because, so I bought this one time before and then it ran out, so I panicked and immediately bought another one, and I've not got it on today and I don't feel like myself. So because I'm not actually going out, and this, I've just been using it every day, like even if I've got it on for an hour, which is really silly of me. So I've got 2 full Refi lip liners left over. Like, they used to be my absolute ride or die go-to, and I'm not saying I don't like it, but I've put it on today and I'm just like, I'm not vibing with the shade, which I don't know what's happened. I used to like religiously buy this. I've been through like 10 of these. It's just looking a bit corally. Like, it's looking a bit orangey pink and I want a more muted pink. Don't get me wrong, I like it. I'm still gonna use it, but it really doesn't compare to this shade. Like, can you even just see the difference there? Like, I want a paler, pinkier. I don't want brown at all, but a more pinky brown, I guess, rather than pinky orange. I don't even know, it all gets so confusing. I just wanted to basically let you know this is still the top lip liner. I know it's not technically a lip liner, but best lip liner I've ever found. And this is shade Lift. It's the lightest shade that they do in this. Genuinely gonna panic if one day I just can't buy it. And then the last few bits I wanted to talk about are hair care bits. I feel like eventually I do need to do a whole dedicated hair care video, but I just got some new shampoo and conditioner and also some scrunchies that I wanted to show you because genuinely I feel like these have really helped my hair. Like, I'm not going to go too much into it. Like, I don't have any major hair issues and stuff, but I've just been in general trying to make my hair a bit healthier, and getting these like really soft, I don't know if they're actually satin, but like satiny type scrunchies. I never put hairbands in my hair anymore, like ever, because like I've just read all the bad stuff about it. So I only wear these. To be fair, I'm not someone that does much with my hair literally ever, so it's really easy for me because it's either down or in a low ponytail. So this is really easy for me to say, but literally just either wearing these or having it down I feel like is making a difference. So I don't know what exists, whether you can get like softer hair bands, because I know if you're doing like actual hairstyles, scrunchies are not going to be the vibe, but I just thought I'd point it out. I do think it makes a difference. And then as for shampoo and conditioner, I don't think I've actually spoken about this yet, but this is the Matrix All for Soft shampoo and conditioner. This is what it looks like. I just stumbled across it on TikTok and thought I'd give it a go. Now, I've been through so many shampoos and conditioners, mainly Redken. I think I've tried the whole entire Redken range. I've still got 3 or 4 sets of Redken on the go. The volumizing, the all soft, the extreme lengths, and the just normal extreme. I do obviously like them, but this is actually better. I think it is cheaper. Still not the cheapest, but it is cheaper than Redken, I think. And this just never has failed me, and I've used it for like probably a month now, and it's just the best for my hair. I don't really know what, I think it's just meant to be if your hair's a bit dry. I don't think my hair was dry, but I thought can't go wrong with a bit of just like hydration. So I think this is what it's meant to do, is like hydrate your hair and make it softer. It's called Food for Soft, so read in between the lines here, but genuinely I imagine this is good for all hair types and I really recommend. Just run to get one more thing because I just remembered I got another hair syrup as well. So from the brand Hair Syrup, I've got the Rapunzel and the Rosemary, and now I've just bought the Vitamin C Me. I'm already almost halfway through. Well, not really, like a quarter way through, but it's my newest one that I've got and I've been using it every week. And I think this is making a difference as well because I really like the Rapunzel. So I'm using that, like, I was using that every other week, but I've kind of just overtaken it with this. And I've got Rosemary, but I tend to not reach for the Rosemary, mainly because of the smell. Like, it's not a bad smell, but it's just quite strong, and I don't really like it. So once I get through the bottle of Rosemary, I probably won't re-buy it, just because I feel like I don't really need it. But I'll keep buying the Rapunzel for a bit, although I like the length of my hair, so I don't want it to get too much longer. But I've got a whole new bottle of that to go through, so I'm going to do that. But once they're finished, I think I'll probably only buy this, because this is just basically to make your hair healthier, and that's just what I want now. So this is going to be my new go-to hair syrup, and then I'll just re-buy other ones when I feel like I need it, I guess. But yeah, really recommend this, and it smells good. And that is my little random haul. I feel like that was really random and quite quick fire, but I just basically had a few things I wanted to talk through and show you, and I didn't know what kind of video to put it in, so I thought put it all together in a random haul. So I hope you enjoyed. I will link as much as I can down in the description. I feel like my content has been very just fashion based. It obviously is my main priority, but when I get other little bits like hair care, makeup, sometimes I do forget to show you. Well, mainly hair care and stuff like that I forget to show. That is all I've got for now, so I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video.